Hi, I'm Alan Cylinder.
And I'm his daughter, Chelsea Cylinder.
We're Cylinder, and today we're here to talk about a new movie called Mank. This was directed by David Fincher, and it stars Gary Oldman in a towering performance as Herman Mankiewicz, nicknamed Mank, who was the screenwriter or co-screenwriter of Citizen Kane.
Yes, this is based on a true story, obviously, and it follows Herman Mankiewicz's life and especially professional career from when he was starting out in Hollywood through when he wrote Citizen Kane. It's not entirely in chronological order, though. It jumps back and forth between the present day, which is when he's writing Citizen Kane, and flashbacks to what led up to Citizen Kane.
This movie is gloriously photographed in black and white, and it looks tremendous. And the best thing about this movie is it has a you are there kind of quality where you really feel like you're watching this stuff happen. And it's very detailed. And as someone who really values film history, the people involved in this film really did their homework.
I absolutely agree with you. I think this movie was really well done. I have a small problem with it, though, which is, I think, intentional on the part of the filmmakers, but was just something that I personally didn't really take to. There's a lot in the movie that is just not explained at all, and the movie doesn't try to explain it at all. So it either assumes that you know everything, or it just doesn't really care if you fully get it or not. Because there are just a lot of things that are just not explained at all. I personally would say that I know a good amount about film history. I studied it.
Not nearly as much as I know.
No, I wouldn't even try to approach that. But I got the gist of the whole movie, but there were some things that were just totally unexplained. And I think that was intentional. It's not like the director just accidentally forgot to include a piece of information. Now the audience is confused. I think everything was very deliberately done. And I don't mind movies that make you work or really esoteric movies. And I think this movie is both of those things. But in this case, it was just something that I personally didn't really take to.
Fincher's direction, as usual, is really on the money. And Oldman's performance, as I mentioned, is just really phenomenal. I also really like Amanda Seyfried. She plays Marion Davies, who was William Randolph Hearst's mistress, and actually a good actress in her own right. And Amanda Seyfried is quite good in the movie. Also in the movie is Lily Collins, who's really kind of wasted, but I always like seeing her. She's an actress I like a lot.
I completely agree with all of that. Gary Oldman was fantastic, and I also really liked Amanda Seyfried. I have to say, this movie really got me in the mood to see Citizen Kane, so they did a good job with that.
This movie is currently streaming on Netflix, where I highly recommend it. For me, it's one of the best pictures of the year. I would give this movie 4 cylinders.
I would give this movie 3.5 cylinders.
Mank. This is Alan Cylinder.
And Chelsea Cylinder.
Saying see you at the movies.
Bye!